Alright, so I'm here today to show you how to use J for development. And this is all live, so if I make any mistakes, that's why. Alright, so today I had an idea that I want to make it so I can send rounded dollar amounts of NXT to people. So I'll have it, the wallet automatically calculates, like, I want to send $1 to you, so I'll say maybe it's 1 cent per NXT, so it just sends automatically 100 NXT. So here we go. Let's start with the script. Source is, let's include jQuery, JS. That's necessary for j.js. So basically I have the request.php that stores, that's going to get my CoinMarketCap data so that I can get the exchange rate for NXT. And then index.html is going to deal with all the rest. I think it's min.js. I have that basically set up before I started. So now I have both my scripts. S-C-R-I-P-T, yeah, I spelled that right, okay. So now, no, I didn't spell that right. Alright, so that's my entry point. So let's make the GUI, it's not going to be much. Let's say I have span class equals, I'll put my rate there, and then new line input, and my input is going to be a text, type text, and I will take that as an ID of, I'll use IDs here, that's probably better. So my ID of that is going to be recipient, and then another input, type text, and that one is going to be amount. And then I can break again, and a button. And that is send. And why don't I put another span here to tell me conversion, just in case I want to know how much it is converted, so then I can get a general concept of how much it is. So that's my UI, isn't it great? It's going to look a little sloppy because I'm not using Bootstrap for this, because that would take way too long. So let's start my script, document, .ready, and let's see, so I can start by, let's get the exchange rate first. So then I swap over to requests. This is going to get our CoinMarketCap data, and I can, let's just echo, what's that one called, file get contents. I think I have, yeah, that is my string that I want to get. Not much PHP, just enough. That's just because I don't think it has, what's that, cores, so I can't do the JavaScript request. So I can do a get request to, I think I can get JSON, maybe. Worth a try. Get JSON, and then I can put a function in here too, and that will be my data. Sure. So now I can process the rest of it. So Alright, so I fixed it. Oops. So basically, I didn't realize that I don't normally use getJSON, so I didn't realize that it already parsed it in an object. So that helps. So now I have my rate, and I can save that. I'll show you. I get a weird timeout on this. Maybe this isn't a very fast service. Oh, well, there it goes. So I have 97 NXT per dollar. I can fix that to the end. So I'll just say plus NXT per USD. That's my rate. Now that I have that figured out, I can do the rest. I'll make rate out here so I can refer to it later. So now I let the user fill in his information, and I can, now I want to change conversion whenever they change amount. I'll move that over 1. I'll put it after the break. A little bit of repositioning. Okay, cool. Now I want to do a amount. Come on, hashtag amount on input property change. So anytime that changes, it's going to call this function. So now anytime this changes, I'm going to make the value of conversion will be equal to it will be input dot val times rate, and that should do it for that function. So let's keep moving along. So now let's have when we submit it. So I'll say send dot click, and most of this has just been basic JavaScript so far, but this is when we use the J. Now we need to take recipient and amount and turn it into something that we can use. So I'm going to make another break here, and then a third span where I have ID of tx. So that's where we'll keep our transaction to send to J. So on send, let's get recipient is equal to recipient dot val. Take the value that's inside there. Amount is equal to input dot val times rate. Multiply our rate, and then where the magic happens, our transaction is equal to j dot send money. That's the function we want here, and then recipient amount, and then we just put tx text is equal to tx. Cool. Let's try that out. So it's going to take us a second to get the data, of course. I really should fix this. I think it's a Wi-Fi card problem. There we go. So it's 97.15 NXT per USD now. So then I can put in, I'll just copy this as my address, send it to myself, why not? And then I'm getting nan from this, so let's go back. I forgot to use, say, recipient here, and break there, and recipient there, and amount here. That'll do it. So rate is equal to 1 over price. I have that. Input, it's not input, it's amount. Put that twice, that's embarrassing. Alright, so that works. And now, oh, it came out faster this time. 97 point, look at all these decimals, NXT per USD. I should probably shave off the decimals, do that eventually. I probably need to do that for this, but we'll see. I think I shave them off. So that's my count. Probably make the input larger. So now I send $10, that's 971 NXT. Cool. And then I send, this is my amount here. Let's go back here and try it out. Paste this in. And that is what we get here. 505. Yeah, it does cut off, so that's cool. Alright, so that works. Maybe a few more fixes. I'd probably put some bootstrap in here, add some spaces, make things a little bit nicer, but that's basically how to make a wallet for NXT. You can do these transaction types for send money. Maybe you can do it for pretty much anything. I mean, any transaction types that you can possibly have. Look through the documentation, jnxt.org/docs. It has everything. I put all of the transaction functions in here. Hopefully they work pretty well. And this is kind of fun making this, so if anyone's interested in me making more of these, maybe streaming more of my wallet development, like official kind, then I might consider doing that, or at least more small videos about how to do stuff. So thanks for watching, and I hope you decide to pick up the J.js library and make some stuff for this. It works really well, and it's a very cool thing. I'm just saying that because I made it, but still. Alright, goodbye.